Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday. Happy January 1st, 2023. Welcome to the channel. For those who are new today, this is the Sewing Buzz. This is a monthly video that I put up on the first Sunday of every month. Typically at the end of the video, there's an S&D sewing chat where I would chat with another creative. Maybe they're a YouTuber, maybe they're not, from the sewing community, creative community, but I haven't done those in a few months, but that will be coming back probably May of this year. So if you are new, welcome to the channel. And if you like what you see and hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell so you do not miss the next upload, which will be Wednesday. I'm going to get into all of that in just a moment. But yeah, it is 2023. Obviously, I'm recording this before January 1st, 2023, but I wanted to come in and just say Happy New Year. Welcome to the Sewing Buzz. Typically, the Sewing Buzz highlights new pattern releases, usually just indie patterns, and I do have a few to share with you today, so hold on for that. Also, if there's some sewing tools or techniques or something that I want to share, or sewing challenges going on, I'll be talking about that as well in a moment. I will share that in this video. Now, this video is a slightly different. Hang on to your hat. If you saw my short on yesterday that I uploaded, I do have an update of my sewing space. I am calling it phase 1, which was pretty much getting stuff out of boxes. I was just, and I couldn't create. I feel like my mind couldn't do what it wanted to do. Now that the boxes are gone, there's stuff still in totes, but I'll show you all that in a moment. But you know, at least I feel like I can create, but yet now, and in my previous video, if you missed it and you want to know what all that chaos, and I think I have a clip too in today's video, but boxes, everything, everywhere. I was just in this, you know, I made just enough space over here to sew and, you know, go between my machines, but I have since taken everything that was in the box out of a box except for one thing. And so, but I'll walk you through all of that in a moment, because again, it is phase 1. And so, which was getting stuff out of the boxes. But anyway, so we're going to jump in today. I have some notes. And so January. So January, we are here in 2023. For you who have been following, you haven't been up under a rock. Yes, this is preparation for BHM Pattern Designers Challenge, which starts February 1st through February 28th. You start sewing February. It's the honor system. So it's the honor system. You start sewing February 1st and you must submit by February 28th, anytime between the 1st and the 28th, depending on what it is that you're making. I will leave a link to the playlist so you can see, you know, what people have submitted before. Follow the hashtag BHM Pattern Designers on Instagram, and you can also see entries and different things over there on Instagram as well. Also, go ahead and follow BHM Pattern Designers Instagram page, because I am posting things there. There is, you all know, my inaugural in-person event. The workshop here in Texas is going on. So for those who are interested, spots are still available for the registration, as well as for the classes, and you can sign up for as many classes as you like. They'll be scheduled out based on the number of people in the different classes, so you won't miss a class. You can sign up for all of the classes. You'll be fine. And so I am super excited about the in-person event. So if you were thinking about coming, you got you a little bit of Christmas money, go ahead and register for the event, and then go ahead and sign up for your classes. I am so super excited. So January, I will be doing all things BHM Pattern Designers, and I have a couple other videos lined up. I will be back on my Sunday and Wednesday schedule. Now, if there's going to be an extra video, it may be during the week, maybe. I think I can get everything on my Sunday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, Make sure again that you have subscribed. Make sure that you have hit the bell notification, because this month because this is the 5th year, you guys, for BHM Pattern Designers. I am so super excited about it. I'm so super excited about meeting you all here in Texas that is attending the event. But this month, what I will be doing, I want to encourage you. Remember, this is open up internationally. The online sewing challenge is open up internationally. You post over there on Instagram. If you have a YouTube channel, you can also post your make and all of that here as well. But it is an Instagram challenge, sewing challenge. And so what you want to make sure that you do, go ahead and prep. So I'm going to help you prep in the month of January for February sewing. So go ahead and prep. Go get your pattern, get your fabric. Go ahead and cut out the item if you want. No sewing until February 1st. Okay? All right. So what I will be doing in the month of January, I have a few pattern designers, black pattern designers that I have interviewed, and so you will see those videos coming up in those companies. But what I will also be doing is to help you navigate through the website. Everything has been on the website. Every year I'll leave a link to what is BHM Pattern Designers. We do highlight in the month of February. It's also my birthday month, but the purpose of the challenge, it is also Black History Month here in the United States. And so it is kind of a triple whammy. And so in the month of February, it is to highlight, promote black pattern designers. And then we also make sure that we highlight those black owned fabric companies that you can support, black owned quilting, yarn, fiber companies, those who own sewing books, sewing classes, because those also are eligible to be entered. You took a sewing class to make, say, a skirt from a black pattern designer. Yes, you can enter that into the sewing challenge. Quilt, someone did enter a quilt in the previous year. It was a smaller quilt. It wasn't huge, but it was still a lot of work. So anyway, hats, handbags, you name it. If it's a black pattern designer created the pattern, go ahead and make that for the sewing challenge. So yeah, there will be a lot coming up in the month of January. So you're gonna see just a lot. Okay, so far as my makes from 2022, I think I'm just gonna do a short. So if you've been following on the channel, here and there I will do shorts. I don't want to do a ton of them, but I do periodically want to dip in there, because that is where YouTube algorithms is promoting the shorts, which then promotes the channel. And so of course, definitely would like to see more viewers and everything over here on the channel. So yeah, I'll do a little bit of that here and there. But I think for my 2022 roundup, because obviously for me, it's probably easy for me to do that, only because I didn't make a ton in 2022. There were, what, 3 months or something I didn't make anything. 2 or 3 months maybe. And so yeah, so we'll see. I'll have to look at the roundup, but you'll see it sometime in the month of January. I'll probably also post the same video over there on Instagram as well. So one way or the other, there will be that type of 2022 roundup. Now for 2023, I'm very excited for 2023. There is a lot going on. Very fortunate in the month of December. From my 9 to 5, I was off a lot during the month of December. So that those days that I was off from the 9 to 5, I put in work here for SewNaturalDane, the business over here. And so that has been fun. Obviously a lot of prep work for the event next month in February, but also some other things that I have planned, and plus my other business, I was able to dive into that and work on that as well on those days off. So I was able to transfer at least that time to commit to different things for the business of SewNaturalDane and my other business. So that has gone really well. I do want to, so far as sewing, want to definitely get back into the styling of things, styling of my makes. What I am wearing today, I don't think I mentioned, that is my Asha dress. I did add the button the snap on the back, you guys, and I wasn't thinking for the placement of the snap because it wasn't taking, and I had to pop the snap out, and then I loosened up the fibers around where the snap is, and then once I got everything in, I put it on the hanger, and I accidentally did something and it popped open and one of the snaps came out, and I was like, ooh. So I'm letting it sit because I had to put, I'll show you in a second, but I had to put some freight check around where you know, I was just manipulating it way too much, and I really should have just lowered the placement of where I was putting the snap. That still would have worked well as opposed to how high I was putting it, because there was a lot of turning over when I was sewing, and so that area was really thick. Okay, this is future editing me. I forgot to show you how I messed up on the snaps. So this side popped out, and it's because this area up here is so thick. It's the binding. I could have just taken a snap down just a little bit down here, and so yeah, I was struggling. So this side I did freight check because I really kind of messed it up, but so yeah, now I have to I'm gonna take this snap off, but I'm gonna wait. I didn't want to keep fiddling with this side, so I'm gonna probably wait a day or two, make sure it's nice, good and dry, and then pop this off and put another snap in there. So yeah, but what I am wearing is the Love Notions Rhapsody blouse, and you can't see, I have on shorts because it is warm outside, really warm. Love, love, love. And the thing is, for my dress, I wanted to say I plan to wear that for New Year's Eve church service. Okay. How about the church we go to for watch service is not holding a watch service for the New Year's Eve? So we're just gonna go get pedicures. I know we have plans to get pedicures, go to a restaurant. I think we're just gonna get the food and bring it back so we can just chill and everything, just chill, bring into the new year. So that's the plan, but I will be wearing that in the beginning of January to church anyway, so it's still gonna get worn, obviously. But so yeah, for 2023, I'm very excited for everything that is coming for 2023. It feels good to kind of be settled now. You all know last year was a big transition for me and everything, and so I feel like I was kind of not all over the place, but my mind couldn't settle and focus on certain things because I was tuned in to, you all know, for prepping for BHM Pattern Designers, I do that like a year in advance, and depending on what it is I have planned, it's probably a little longer, which brings me to, there will be a new product I will be launching. Those who are in the private Facebook group for SewNaturalDane, and the only way you can get in that group is if you register for the event next month, but those who are in that group will see what that product is first. Then the newsletter list, so make sure that you click down on the link down below to the website, and then you scroll down at the bottom of the page and you will be able to go ahead and subscribe so you can get on the list, so you can see what that product is, so you can order, do some pre-orders and different things. There will be more fabric and there will be more garment labels, but this is something new that has been in the work for almost 2 years, but I'll talk more about that soon. So let's go ahead and get into the pattern releases real quick, because there was only 4. I'm sure I missed quite a few. Usually towards the end of the year, there's not a lot of new patterns being released, especially in the month of December, because businesses, you know, doing their transition, their year-end closeouts, different things of that nature. So yeah, there wasn't a lot, and plus if there was more, I didn't catch them, but I am going to go over with you the ones that I did catch. The first one is the itch to stitch child vest. This is a beautiful vest. I really love the pattern cover that Kenneth did. Very cute vest. It is an asymmetrical front, which is something that I do like, and I do want to get this pattern. I haven't grabbed it yet, but I do want to get this pattern. It does have option for cup sizes as well, and it's fitted throughout the waist and the armhole area. It does have darts, and you do have the option to line it or not to line it. I think it will be absolutely gorgeous line, and that's why I want to do it, because I was like, okay, it has the option to line, I want to line it. Now if you decide not to line it, remember you can also do bias binding around the seams as well. So yeah, give that a try. But then it also says the edges are finished with piping or bias tape. So yeah, just very, very nice vest. Very nice vest. You can still wear it here in the winter, and as you depending on where you live, as you come out of winter and you start going into spring, even think about this for fall, for next year. You can put a turtleneck on up underneath there, a nice tee or something like that up underneath there, and jazz it up and everything. Yes, very nice. Then I thought this was really nice. Designer Stitch came out with the Greta dress. It's a knit dress. I think, now obviously by the time I'm bringing this to you, these came out in December, so this would have been definitely perfect for New Year's Eve out, if you was going somewhere, a party or something like that, or say it's just date night, or say you just want to dress up and just maybe you doing something around the house, hosting a little something at your house. This is absolutely beautiful. Plus it is knit. I really like the gather, or more so kind of ruching detail there on the side, and a nice drape around the neck. I think this is a gorgeous dress. Plus you can also use this for any event that you have coming up. Maybe you got something coming up, or maybe you have an anniversary coming up. Maybe you have, you know, there's Valentine's Day coming up, and you can do Galentine's. You and the girls dress up, you make your dress, and you just show up and show out on the girls. But anyway, the next one is Sew with Stephanie. This is a newer pattern company. This is a black owned pattern company, and it is the Carol top. Now this top can be made, I will say it has the option to be made if you are nursing or not nursing. It's a beautiful wrap top with the ruffle detail. I really do like that. And it's a faux, it's termed as a faux wrap top bodice. So very pretty. It's also described as flirty butterfly sleeves, which I do like, and with that ruffle detail around the neckline, as I had mentioned before. And so yeah, I think this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful top. And so yeah, those were the three. I know I'm bad, because you know I started with the showing you, giving you ideas for ready to wear looks to recreate using the patterns. And so it was only 3, y'all, this month, so give me a pass for this month. Yeah, I was definitely busy. So now let me go ahead and share with you phase 1, how things look, what I'm thinking, some plans that I have, and I'll come back in and wrap up the video. Okay, and by the way, today is Sunday, December 18th. So I put the cart together and put it over there. That is where that is going to live for now. These totes, I think I know where I'm going next, and that's to put get the fabric out of all of the totes and start putting them in the cubbies with the storage baskets that I have. But yeah, so all of this is going back over there. So when I get this going and get this space cleared out, I will come back in and share progress with you. Probably will not be until next week, because it'll be Christmas and then I'll have a few days off. So yeah, but progress. Okay, so this is me walking into the room, and all of the boxes are gone, you guys. Gone. Let me close this door so you can kind of see some of the things that I'll be describing here in a moment. But real quick, of course, the cutting table is still in the same spot. Now I have my bag making supplies out. All of my patterns are out right now, just sitting in buckets, because what happened was we went to IKEA because I told you I want another QB to sit on top, and I want the cabinet to go over here that has shelves in the door. But unless I overlooked it, or you know, but it was kind of closer to, what was that, maybe around Thanksgiving, Black Friday. So I don't know, maybe they were just out of stock. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to order the stuff online, because I didn't see what I was looking for. And it could just be maybe the couple of things I was looking for. I think they for sure had the QB, but I don't know, I just wanted everything at once while I was there and not have to make multiple trips and all this other different stuff. So I figured if I had to order this stuff online for pickup, I'll just pick pick it all up at once, as opposed to going one day, coming back, going back and forth. Anyway, so I do want the tall cabinet, that IKEA cabinet with the doors and the shelves. And then, of course, another one of these to sit on top. And then on top of that will be my bag making supplies, and a couple other ideas that I have. And then over here, I put this together. This is just, obviously everything that you're seeing obviously is very temporarily set up. The only thing is I will not change out nothing that's in here, but I will update how it's organized. So I do have all my threads in here, but I don't like them rolling around. So I'm going to get storage things to set in there and put those in there, because I don't like them going back and forth. But I put all my serger thread down here. As you can see, serger thread over there, and then all my bag making threads and everything is in here. Let me see if I can show. Yeah, see how I got, and then these are all my sewing feet for my sewing machines. And then yeah, bag making stuff is over on that side. And then as I go around here, this is where all my machines are set up. The one machine is not set up as my brother. I have a PS 2500. When I want to use it, I'll just put it up here, but for now it's down there, and it's not going to stay down there. It's going to go in the closet on the shelf, so I can easily switch out when I need to. I mainly sew right now. This is the Genome HD 3000. This is the Genome HD 3000. And so yeah, so now, and then I have totes with fabric, and what I did was put new labels on the front so I know what's in these totes. I know what's up in there, and the rest of these totes over here, if you can kind of tell, are clear, so I know what's in there. Here's my ironing board, but on the back of my door, I'm getting a ironing board holder, and that's where my ironing board is going to hang back there. And that holder has a shelf at the top, and that's where my you see I got the Olicio Mimi G iron is just going to sit on the top up there. So that'll be out of the way, but it will be behind the door. And so yeah, all of this obviously is temporary. I know all these are clear, so I know everything that's in there. So I had the idea of having the buckets to put my fabric in, because I don't want to see the fabric, but the buckets I have are way too small. There are other buckets that IKEA has that take up this whole space that I'm going to get to go inside of here, because again, I don't want to see the fabric. I don't want to see a lot of anything. So let me go over here to the closet. Okay, so here is the closet. Again, temporarily I put up, you know, little pieces of paper so I know what's in the black bins. I already know what's in the clear bins and everything like that. But what I have done is, you know, I had my husband put that motion light up there, because this is a pretty deep closet. So this is where I have my printer and some of my other supplies, and interfacing and everything is in here, except for that top drawer. That's all printer stuff and everything like that. But then on this side, if I can get back here, it's pretty deep. And you all know I have these are my scraps from sewing. I have 2 woven and 2 knit. I am going to use those. That will be for when we well, I'll tell you in a moment. But then it's sitting on a couple boxes, and then up top, you know, I just have this stuff temporarily sitting up here. It is so much vertical space, and I think I found a solution for the vertical space, but I want to order it off of Amazon just to make sure that it's going to do what I need it to do. So yeah, that is the space. Okay, so that is the space. So what I do plan to do with the fabric scraps I showed you, I have woven and I have knit, because we are having concrete work done, which includes expanding our back patio. We are going to well, I am I'm going to decorate it with some outdoor footstools. And so I forgot that pattern. Is it by Closet Core? I think the poof. So I will be using that to make a couple of those to go in the back, and pillows, outdoor pillows. So I'll be using outdoor fabric, obviously, and different things for all of that. So I should have more than enough to stuff like the pillows, to stuff the ottomans, because there's going to be a couple, like 2 poofs I want to make, and then there's going to be a bunch of pillows and everything, because we do know what kind of patio furniture we want to get out there. And so yeah, so I'm excited about that. Once I get that far, I'll definitely share that with you. The other thing I want to do is on the opposite side of my closet door, I want to get an over the door mirror as well. So I told you I want to get the thing to hang up the ironing board and iron, but over my closet door, when I open this door, so when I'm doing, you know, looking at stuff, trying things on, I'm gonna get a mirror that hangs over the door so I can start trying on things and seeing how things look. So I'm definitely excited about doing that. And the other thing I'm going to do, somebody recommended this before. I am very visual. So I wasn't in the headspace to do this before, especially until I got this stuff out of boxes. But I have been binging on sewing room videos, like all kind of videos. And there's bits and pieces from all of these videos that I'm seeing that I'm like, okay, I like that, I don't like that, I like this, I like that. And so because I am going to get art on the walls. I don't want necessarily pictures, but different types of art. And you'll see what that will look like as well. And so I am very excited about mapping out. So what I'm going to do now that I've seen the videos, I pretty much know what I want, got some new fresh ideas. I am going to, on a piece of paper, map out where I want things to go and what it is what I want in those spaces. Because believe it or not, I know it's a lot of totes and different things, but you wouldn't believe, once I got that stuff out of the boxes, I was like, okay, it's not so bad. Now, when I get all of my storage solution together, all of this stuff is coming. All of these totes will be gone, everything will be put away and have its place. I'm very excited about the space that I have. You all know, if you saw my previous sewing space, it was 3 different rooms, kind of spread out in a room and a half. And so I'll leave the link to that if you're interested in going to see it. But my goal was to really shrink down what I have, or what I had. And I did donate a lot of stuff, threw different stuff out that couldn't be donated or whatnot. But I like having everything in one room. And plus I have space for my other business. So SewNaturalDane obviously operating in here, but my other business as well. There will be a dedicated space, probably in the closet for that because of what those items will be housed in the closet. But I am very excited about really taking my time. Again, I'll go back and revisit IKEA. Again, I'll probably have to, and I've seen a few people mention this in videos, order everything online and then go pick it up is probably going to be the best option. And I just don't want to be running back and forth, which may mean if stuff is out of stock for a while, it just may take a while, because I just refuse to go back and forth. Once I get everything, I just want to bring it in and, you know, get to going. If that's just how my brain operates, I just can't do the back and forth. So anyway, everybody, thank you. Happy New Year again. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Stay tuned for Wednesday. We're going to kick things off with start visiting the website. I want to get you prepared. So we're going to go over some black pattern designers and what qualifies as black pattern designers. All of that coming up on Wednesday to get you all ready and set for BHM Pattern Designers in February. And don't forget, you in the Texas area, if you're not in the Texas area, because we do have quite a few people who are traveling from out of town. So registration is still open. Go ahead and grab your seat. A link to everything that I've talked about today, patterns, everything I talked about today will be down in the description box. So make sure you click down on the description box and check all of that out. So yeah, everybody, I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.